MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Taijuan Walker is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Matt Wagner, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
In now, Alex Bregman. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball. Walker removed to first, and the runner back in standing. Popped him up. Baez has a play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Mets strand 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eric Miles will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now in the box, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Aledmus Diaz.
Here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled away. Weak grounder down the line at third. One out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. And the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it.
Batting third, no left fielder, number 27.
So striding forward now, Jimenez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Almora. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Roger Rockwell.
First delivery to him on the way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1 delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And another foul ball. And he got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Albert Almora next. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Here's Javier Baez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's cool.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Baez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Eric Miles. 9-1-2 due up.
Eric Miles.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0 home.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras is after it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ahmad Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, Matt Wagner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Walker removed to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Baez ranging to his right. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now a throw over. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Bryant.
Now here's the pitch. Bryant, a Nevada native who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count still at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Taijuan Walker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball one.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the 2-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Low, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now. Eric Timms fouled off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
To the plate now Joe Price. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Eric Miles, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Next up for New York, Ahmad Rosario, runner in scoring position with Cigar. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A 1-1. softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Jimenez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Bregman is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Roger Rockwell.
Standing in, Roger Rockwell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
One 0 count. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Matt Wagner. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Drilled down the line. Bryant is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Bryant's got it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So digging in now, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a pitch on the way.
At the ball.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Springer is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
And that brings up Javi Baez. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wilson. John Barrett.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's even at 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Number 86 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 86.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count even at 2-2. The pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Baez has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 8, Eric Tim.
Eric Timms will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Joe Price, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Felix Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 60, Felix Pena.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Pena stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 9-year major league vet. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-0 pitch. To short. And that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Elmer Yamada is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Elmer Yamada.
Mike Yastrzemski is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Yastrzemski.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Payoff pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
Now at the plate, Ahmad Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Matt Wagner.
Settling in now, Matt Wagner, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Dylan Tate gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Tate.
At the plate, Jimenez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Roger Rockwell.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Roger Rockwell. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Javier Baez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Matt Wisler trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball looked at for a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Popped up. Bregman waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fritz Kenny will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jeimer Candelario is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's one away. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Here's George Springer. Last time through was a base hit. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Diaz.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. In the air now out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, CHC Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding into the box, Jimenez, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Off and running is Hayward. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Eric Thames.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
One swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Sean DeVore enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 2, Sean DeVore.
Standing in now, Joe Price. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Julio Guillen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Mets, number 23, Julio Guillen.
This ball will be chopped foul. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives him the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's 4-3 New York. Johan Santana comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
57, Johan Santana.
Ready now, Jimenez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Roger Rockwell.
Stepping up now, Roger Rockwell. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Cubs are down to their final strike here. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Cubs now trail 3-1 in this league championship series. Sean DeVore is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.